Kia ora and welcome to day 20 of MonthDone and a month of mindful moments with tangling. One of my favourite things to do is tangleations or variations of a tangle. I also like to do tangos, which is dancing two tangles together. So I wanted to allow a page this month where you can play with a simple tangle. You can either follow my lead and see where your tangleations take you, or you can use my various prompts. The inspiration comes from this little bracelet that we had yesterday using Blossom. So pick up your pens and we'll get started. Just on the edge here, we're going to draw a row of seeds that run across the page. By a seed, I mean a shape like this, a wee ellipse shape. I'm going to do a row of them as I go across my spread today. Doesn't matter if they're all not quite the same size. You won't worry about that. This is a tangle called Sea Chain by Emily Perkin. And although we're going to start off with it quite simply, we're then going to have a little bit of a play. So to start with, I'll rotate the paper the other way, or the notebook if you're working out a notebook like me. I'm just going to add a little bit of drama to these seeds. As I'm going down, I'll just concentrate on each one. Focus your pen and your mind to the ink, filling in each of these little seeds. If they end up being a little bit more curvy, that's fine. We just want the finished dark seed to give us the angles that we're going to do the next stroke with. A couple more to go. If you're just working on a page and you don't have quite as many as me, you may find yourself wanting to do a second row. I'm now going to do a C curve that joins the curves of this seed. I want to take this outside edge of the seed shape and just use that to give me my guide to come in and draw the C. And then I'll join the next pair. And the next pair. Using the curve that already exists on the seed with which to join them up. I'll leave the last one a moment, you'll see why in a second. And then I'm going to do the same on the other side. And I go from the outside of the seed shape and join the pairs so that they connect down in a line, alternating the line from side to side. Perhaps you may want to redefine your seed edge line as you do those curves. Once I have a few chains, I might just take this one and take it off to the other side. And then we're going to aura around the outside. So as I come down here and aura, you'll notice I bump into a line. This time I'm going to start from the outside of this seed shape and come round until I bump into a line. I'm going to come round until I bump into a line. Between each of these, you can sort of see now where this ring would come round, but we're just including a little bit of drawing behind, and so I'd use that line to join up and produce my ring. This one off the edge would come in there. This is the C chain pattern by Emily Perkin. Once you have completed your C chain, it would look like this. But rather than repeat across here, I want to have a little bit of fun with some tangleations. So when I come to do my aura line, perhaps instead of just going around like this, with this one next, I might start to head around, but then I might shoot off and come back again. Or perhaps on the next one, I might choose to draw a wee bubble Or I might choose to add another seed. And as I come round, the seed might have a twist. Or I don't need to go round at all. Oh, I've just realised I haven't joined these two up yet. Sorry, I'll head this way. So instead, what else can you come up with? Maybe you can come up with different things to me. Here is your chance to try a few tangleations and some different ideas that might box you in or let you think outside your box. And so if you remember, the reason why I said I didn't want to join the last ones is perhaps instead of doing a simple curve, you might choose to do a different shape to join up those seeds. The options with this are endless. And once you've gone round on the outside of all the C's shapes, you might now want to do the same about joining them up. But as I said, you don't have to do a C curve. How many different ways can you think of to come up with different tangleations of this simple C chain tangle? It's your invitation to play. And C chain includes a lot of over and under. So just where you find your little chain links, cross underneath another one. Just pop a little bit of graphite down. You may find as your tangleations get a little bit more complicated, it may be more difficult to see exactly where your over and unders will fit. But I still invite you just to slow down and watch and look where they are and gently move across your spread to pop those shadings in. It doesn't need a lot when you've got a shadow shade to just smudge out the graphite just a tiny bit. always miss one. So there we are, day 20 and C chain with quite a few tangleations. Here I am now, and I am working on. Add to your prompt today what you'd like to do a bit more work on. Perhaps it's adding some more tangleations to your work. Perhaps it's concentrating on one. You may even go back to the day before with your blossom and add your C chain in the background, just like my pretty little crocheted bracelet. Oh, I cannot get the blossoms to all sit up. No, I'm going to have to manually turn them over. There we are. So there we go, day 20. I am working on. I hope you're working on some tangleations, and I hope that you join me again tomorrow.